I had to protect Sayo with my life.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Whoa!
God, and he's like smaller than that demon too.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife, Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 4, Episode 7 of Demon Slayer, Stone Hashira Gyomei Himejima.
We're getting the named episode for the strongest Hashira, presumably. I'm really excited to see what he's capable of, maybe his origin. What are your thoughts before we jump into this episode?
He's such an interesting character. I'm really looking forward to seeing the backstory that got him there, just because, I don't know, the idea of someone being so powerful and so stoic.
And yet also crying a lot?
Yeah, it's just very interesting.
It's a unique character choice to have the tears a lot of the time.
Always, yeah.
I'm interested. And what do the beads mean that he's holding? Probably has to do with the chants that he does to channel his power. But I guess we're gonna find out in this penultimate episode of Season 4 of Demon Slayer. And if you're excited for this episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And check out the Patreon linked in the description below to see the full extended version of this episode, every episode we watch, and the finale of Season 4 of Demon Slayer, which a lot of people argue is the best episode of Demon Slayer, period. Wow. It's already on Patreon right now, and it's extended full forms along with episodes of every other series that we are currently watching. All right, are we excited for episode 7 of Season 4 of Demon Slayer?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Bird.
With a letter.
I think that's Zenitsu's bird. I'm not entirely sure, though. Oh yeah, and Tanjiro is learning to unlock his mark with repetitive motion.
Mm-hmm. Nice work.
Tanjiro did it! Damn it! You beat me! It's not over yet. If I relax for even a second, I'll lose my focus. I have to dig in my heels and keep pushing with all my strength.
I thought the goal was to just move it. Didn't you do that already?
It's just to keep moving it.
You've got more muscles in your lower body than your upper body.
Imagine him with cleats.
Tempura! Tempura! I'm coming through!
Come on. Can he awaken his mark? What's it look like?
Alright.
Oh, alright. Was he just thinking of tempura?
He just needed to be so motivated.
Sucks. Leaves only me. This really sucks.
Yeah, that is his bird.
Okay.
What do you want? I still haven't moved my boulder yet. They're gonna move on without me at this rate. So would you mind not rushing me? Ow!
Oh!
Hey, that hurt! Huh?
Urgent message.
A letter?
What the fuck do you think?
You know what's funny to think about? This is Genu.
Ow!
Yeah.
Hey, that hurt!
That is funny.
Much different in that show.
What? A letter?
I don't know why, but it is still kind of funny how the Demon Slayer progression, their heads don't change, but their bodies just get progressively more and more jacked.
I think that's hilarious. Just the idea that someone's face wouldn't change at all when they go from being a child to being a shredded adult is insane.
Well, they're still kind of, I think they're still kind of children. I don't think they've gotten older. I'm gonna look up. How old is Tanjiro in Season 4 of Demon Slayer?
Yeah, still, even if they're young, just the idea that you could work out like that and not have your face change. Like your face isn't part of your body.
Yeah, I think what I'm seeing here is Sanemi, the Wind Hashira, is 21. So and Tanjiro is way younger than that. Okay. I think he's 15, 16, 17. Mm-hmm. Probably 16.
Beautiful.
Trees.
Are we ever gonna stop? What's the end goal?
I think you just keep going to train.
Okay.
I did it. That's one show.
Oh, they were supposed to do it a certain distance, a cho.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is, somebody told me in the comments what length that is. I've forgotten.
Cool.
That's one show. That means my training with Mr. Himejima is over. Huh?
So he's completed all the Hashira training.
Oh, no.
Damn.
I'm dehydrated. I didn't drink enough water to offset the bucket loads of sweat my body's now covered in.
Oof.
This is how he dies. This is the end of the show.
Zenitsu.
No, not the flashback.
Stay, Mr. Murata. I feel like I'm about to die.
Murata's low-key been keeping up with him.
Mm-hmm. Just pours water on his face.
Mr. Himejima, thank goodness.
That should work.
Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu.
Huh? Am I dead? No, I'm alive. Thank you for saving me.
I know that water's hitting right now.
And in addition to that, you made the right choice back at the village. For that, you have my utmost respect.
What the... That's enough.
Back when the Swordsmith village was attacked, you prioritized the lives of the villagers over the life of your younger demon's sister that you cherish.
I just...
No need to be ashamed. You are an extraordinary swordsman.
Oh, wow.
You should
That's
be
big
proud
respect.
of the virtuous actions you took that day.
He's massive compared to Tanjiro.
Yeah.
Sorry. I can't. Because Nezuko made that choice. It wasn't me. I was indecisive. And because of that, the villagers nearly died.
And then she, like,
I
threw
haven't
him.
earned your respect.
Yeah.
Backstory!
I bet someone made a
Children
similar
are
choice
pure
for
and
him.
innocent creatures. Their sense of self is often lacking and weak. They're prone to lying and have no qualms about being cruel. They are selfishness personified. However, just as I thought, this child is different.
Throughout my entire life, I've tried my best to keep myself on the right path. But sometimes I get lost. And when I do, someone always leads me back to it. So in the end, I never stray too far off. That day, Nezuko guided me back. And so, I'm asking you not to acknowledge me so quickly! Oh, right. Thank you for the water. And thank you for training me up till now. I've learned a lot.
You have dispelled my doubts. Regardless of what anyone says, know you have my utmost respect. Tanjiro Kamado.
Wait,
Who's saying
but
otherwise?
why?
Him.
I don't deserve it.
Oh, okay.
Tanjiro
Gotcha,
keeps
gotcha,
saying,
gotcha.
like, hey, I didn't
Right.
make the decision.
I see.
It was Nezuko who threw
Cool.
me.
Know you have my utmost respect. Tanjiro Kamado.
Also, maybe Sanemi,
Wait,
the
but why?
two Hashira that don't
I
like
don't
him.
deserve it.
Because when I was younger, years ago, I was raising some orphan children at a temple.
Kazunori!
Oh, backstory, oh no.
Sorry, I had to use the bathroom.
Gotta be tragic.
Teacher, this is quite a feast today.
I happened to run into a dried fish vendor. He was kind enough to give his unsold goods to me for cheap. Let us give thanks to this kind person. And let us also give thanks to Ryotaro and Asami who cooked us this meal.
You better appreciate it.
Hey, Ryotaro! Sayo,
Is something wrong?
I want you to have my fish. Please take it, teacher. You're too skinny. You need to eat more food.
Oh, I see. What a sweet child you are, Sayo. I appreciate your concern. But as I've undergone a strict training regimen, being hungry isn't troublesome. Now then, go sit down and enjoy your fish.
Right.
I may not
Oh,
look
that's
strong,
sweet.
but don't judge a book by its cover.
Fine. I'll take the fish then. No, you won't. This fish is for teacher and teacher only.
He doesn't have the head marking yet.
No.
Thank you for the food.
Thank you for the food.
Although none of us were related by blood, we all got along well, helping each other out, and living like a real family. I truly believed in my heart that I would continue to live like that for the rest of my life. However, one night...
Oh no. Classic a demon. Every time.
A child broke one of our rules by failing to return to the temple before dark when he encountered a demon.
His eyebrows look like Rengoku.
Interesting. I thought they looked like Gyomei, the Stone Hashira, because like, look, they look like that. And then he said they're not related by blood, but
failing to return to the temple before dark when he encountered a demon. So in order to preserve his own life, he made a deal with the demon. His life would be spared in exchange for my life and 8 children.
Whoa.
What happened to that kid?
In the area where I was born and raised, the rumors of demons and the threat they posed persisted. And so every night, I would burn wisteria incense outside the temple.
Okay, that should work.
Smart.
Oh, he's gonna get rid of it.
That night, the child extinguished the incense and destroyed the burner.
That would have worked.
Then guided the demon inside the temple where we slept.
Oh my god. Why didn't he just go inside?
Like he could have just, yeah.
Oh no.
At this hour.
No.
4 of the children were killed instantly. I did all that I could to protect the remaining 4, but 3
Not
of the
enough.
children panicked and didn't do as I instructed.
Why'd you run towards the demon? What? I get the panic, but still. Oh
Rather than rely
no.
on me, they fled.
Oh
Their
no.
throats were slashed open in a heartbeat. Back then I was thin. I wasn't eating nearly enough. I was also quite timid. Now that I think about it, I had never so much as raised my voice. I was but an unarmed blind man. I was hardly an intimidating presence.
Is he
So
blind?
it's no wonder the kids chose to run.
Mr. Himejima is blind?
It was only the
Oh.
youngest girl, Sayo, who against all her instincts listened to me in the moment. Sayo alone hid behind me, hoping that I could protect her. So I fought. I fought, believing that no matter what, I had to protect Sayo with my life.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Whoa!
God, and he's like smaller than that demon too.
He's just got that
Jesus.
indomitable spirit.
Striking a living creature in such a violent manner felt like hell to me. I'll never forget how revolting that feeling was for as long as I live. For the first time in my life, I was clenching my fist to throw punches with full force, and my strength was terrifying even to me.
Yeah, like this is a ridiculous
Had the
level of
demon not
strength.
attacked me,
Yeah.
I would have gone my whole life never knowing how fearsome a strength I possessed. Again and again, I continued to slam my fists against the demon's head until daybreak.
Oh.
That night, I lost nearly everything, and my body was left
But the
broken.
girl, where'd she go?
When help arrived on the scene, this is what she told them. That man is a monster. He's the one who did it, who killed everyone.
No way.
What?
The terror of that experience must
What?
have left her confused. She was just a child of 4 after all.
That makes
Who could blame
sense.
her
I
for it?
mean,
That's just the kind of creatures children are. Despite
Oh
what happened,
no.
I was desperate. I needed Sayo to appreciate what I had done. What I wanted to hear her say above all else was, "Thank you for fighting for me." I felt just hearing those words would have been enough to save me. But these are children we're talking about. All they can do is think of themselves. The demon's corpse soon turned to dust and vanished.
Yeah, no
All that
evidence
remained
for him.
were the bodies
Yeah.
of the orphans I cared for. Soon after the incident transpired, I was thrown into prison for murder.
I feel like in a world where demons exist, that
Even at this point, demons are somewhat of a rumor.
okay, gotcha.
Like it's like a superstition.
Okay.
If the Master hadn't intervened on my behalf, I would have been executed at some point. It's because of what happened that I became distrustful of nearly everyone around me.
I mean, that makes sense.
yeah.
Needless
how
to
could you
say, I
not?
was suspicious of you, too. Even the people who present themselves as being virtuous can turn against you when it matters most. But you never ran off. You
His
never
mark
turned
is still
your gaze
awakened.
away. You never lied. You were pure and single-minded. Few can remain that way, regardless of the situation they're in. You're a special child, Tanjiro Kamado. I say this as someone who's observed scores of people with the eyes of my soul. Thus, I cannot be wrong.
Oh.
When it comes to what lies ahead, all of us hold our own doubts. From now on, I too will help you, however I can, to guide you along your path.
I'll do my best. Thank you for everything.
Everyone crying together.
Yeah.
Shut up.
No. I wonder how she's doing.
All your training here with me is now
Probably
complete.
really bad.
Your efforts have borne fruit.
Man, that's a tragic backstory.
Yeah. I'm really impressed that he doesn't blame her.
I mean, he said it himself, 4-year-old girl. I can't really blame the confusion, but...
And yet, so many people do.
And would, yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's not... Just because it's the correct thing to do doesn't mean that most people would.
Yeah. Well, especially since, like, he was going to be put to death. Like, that's,
Exactly.
You have a right to be a little
Exactly.
upset about that.
Well, and it's like, oh, this guy who was taking care of me and a bunch of other kids without parents, yeah, he just killed all of us. Like, that's a horrible thing to... Like, Jesus, okay.
At least he got out from that, but clearly affected him in a big way, but wow.
But it didn't make him evil.
It just made him pretty distrustful of everyone around him.
Yeah, that's kind of the best case scenario.
Yeah, but he trusts Tanjiro.
Say what you will about him, but Mr. Himejima's a good guy.
Definitely.
He said I couldn't be his Sukuko because I didn't have the talent. But when he sensed I was eating demons, he made me his apprentice.
Really?
He even introduced me to Miss Kocho and had her check on my condition.
Wow, I had no idea.
Miss Kocho gave me this really sour look, though, and lectures me whenever I see her.
Hey, wait!
Oh.
We were saving that one for Zenitsu to eat.
Huh? If he's
What
a
was
no-suit, that
Zenitsu's
means he
message?
doesn't want it, right? That jerk's probably got the runs right now.
No. Actually, if it was anything, I'd say he would be starving.
Give it a rest already. All you ever do is worry about other people.
You know, you seem to be pretty stubborn yourself, so I thought she'd give you a hard time. But she didn't. So why did you get a pass?
If I had no breathing techniques, I have a feeling I'd be in the same boat as you.
Dang.
How are you physically, though? Knowing Ms. Shinobu, she's only doing it because she's worried about your health.
So the insect
I think
Hashiro
so.
is
Definitely.
saying he shouldn't eat demons.
After I'm done eating, I'm going to Mr. Gyu's. Are you coming along too?
Sorry, but I can't.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
haven't been
Gyu
able to
has
move my
training.
Boulder at show yet.
Yeah, well, I'm almost done, you know.
That's just because I can't use breathing techniques.
You really can't use breathing techniques? What a loser! What did you just
You
call me?
also haven't pushed your rock all the way.
He nearly got it there, though.
Yeah, but he hasn't done it.
Get off!
I was thinking maybe we could talk along the way if you were coming with me.
About what?
About the wind Hashira. You know about your older brother.
Yeah, let's have a chat about it.
I've been thinking.
Let's go bring him a muffin basket.
This seems like a fun, normal conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, Zenitsu, there you are. Did you ever get your boulder to move?
No, not yet.
Whoa.
I
Oh,
see.
very different voice.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm heading to my next training session. Are you alright? It's just, you haven't said very much over the last few days.
Is that right? That's great. Give it your all.
Is he becoming normal or is he
As for
depressed?
me, it's clear now.
Or is he
what I
asleep?
have to do, no matter what stands before me.
Hey, did something happen?
What does that...
If there's anything I can do to help...
Tanjiro, just focus on what you need to do.
What is happening?
But... I'm worried.
You really are a good person, aren't you, Tanjiro? Thank
Is he
you.
possessed?
I was thinking asleep, because that's when he gets most powerful.
However,
Oh,
Or
no
what
matter
ma-
what it may
No,
take,
he's awake.
he's
this is something I have to
bleeding
do.
from the forehead?
Huh. Has he been trying to headbutt it?
Is Zenitsu really going to be okay?
I can't get over his mark being, like, awakened now. Like, it
Yeah.
just is not going
Not
back to the
mention
scar.
Nezuko. I feel bad leaving her with someone else for so long.
Yeah, she's been gone.
I hope she's not feeling lonely. Huh? Let's see, so right now I'm here? Then Mr. Giyu's place should be close by, right?
Oh,
Whoa, a duel!
all right.
Here we go. I'm taking Giyu.
Yeah.
So quick!
Wind breathing. First forward. Dust whirlwind cutter.
Hold on.
Whoa.
I can
Very
see
cool.
and follow their movements.
Okay, he's improving.
Nice. Okay.
He couldn't do that
His
with Rengoku.
discernment.
Yeah.
Come on. What happened to all that talk about not being like the rest of us, huh?
It's just I'm not like the rest of you.
Oh, about that! That's not what he meant.
I'm simply built different.
He's like, I actually have trauma, that's why I'm different.
Striking tide. Seventh
Oh.
drop ripple thrust.
Fifth form. Cold mountain wind.
Whoa. They broke each
A
other's sword.
tie.
Sick.
Fine. Guess we'll kill each other with our bare hands then.
Wait! You can't just kill each other!
Do me a favor and shut the hell up. And what happened to that restraining order you have?
Oh, yeah.
You've been spying on us, you lousy scumbag.
Is this about red bean mochi? If that's the case, I promise I can make you enough to fill you up, okay?
You're messing with me, aren't you, brat?
What?
All right, calm down.
I'm serious. You do love red bean mochi, right? I remember back when you were training me at your place. I could always count on catching a whiff of mochi rice and red bean paste. Smells so good.
Just as you were beating the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Hey, Shinazugawa. You like red bean mochi?
Red bean mochi sure are yummy, aren't they? Do you like smooth
Oh.
beans or chunky? My grandma's red bean mochi was my favorite.
Oh my god.
Okay. Just
Just
Send him to
flying.
another dimension.
Yeah, Jesus.
What the? Huh? Mr. Giyu?
Shinazugawa left. He got frustrated and stormed off.
Oh,
I
who could have
see.
seen that coming?
So why were you two fighting?
We weren't fighting. It's just part of Hashira training. We spar with each other. Hashira versus Hashira.
Wow, I had no idea. That's
so the
why you
kill
used
each other
one
thing
sword.
was just a bit.
It was sparring.
They were just sparring.
Oh, I get
Right.
it now. Sorry I interrupted.
Their animation's
Hardly
funny.
interrupted anything. We barely talked, and he was angry the whole time. But I found out what Shinazugawa's favorite food is. From now on, I think I'll hide a red bean mochi in my sleeve. And every time I see him, give him one.
Hey!
Pretty good
that's a
plan.
great idea.
All right. That'll
If
work.
I do, maybe then we'll become friends.
I'll do the
Oh,
Yeah, don't bother, idiots.
I'm seeing Gyu in like a whole
Alright.
different light after this season.
Yeah.
He's just a sad man.
Bastards. Where'd they go off to anyway?
And now Demon 4 is gonna attack him.
Fuck.
If running those losers into the ground is all I do, I'll get rusty.
same. Is this about red bean mochi?
Tanjiro Kamado. If only that punk hadn't put a damper on things. Bastard! What the hell's his deal anyway? All he does is get in my way, stupid brat.
Called it.
Oof.
Yep,
Oh.
he found it.
All right.
What the hell is this? We've been infiltrated.
Oh boy, is this Muzan?
It's a very methodical walk.
Muzan.
Yeah.
I think he's found the master. Oh no. Oh, this is menacing.
Yeah. The figure in the middle.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Muzan is en route.
Oh boy.
Well, that is where we're left for season 4, episode 7 of Demon Slayer. Let's see our Taisho secret. There might be a post. Yeah, there's post credits scene. A long one. Damn. Whoa. Okay, he looks pretty
It's
cool.
like
I'm not gonna lie.
water smoke.
Yeah. I thought they had Wisteria here a lot. Maybe not.
Maybe it just doesn't matter for him.
He sensed them.
Someone's here.
Oh shit, yep, he's here.
Yeah.
I want to see what his, like, blood demon art style is. Like, we've seen a little bit, but, like, when he's really fighting, what happens?
And he's just so powerful.
Yeah,
I love this smoke thing they're doing with him.
yeah, even though it's not gonna end well.
No.
Man, he has taken his time.
Yeah.
He's been waiting for this. It's funny, especially knowing how fast demons can be, especially
Yeah.
the greatest demon.
No,
I think.
exactly. He just, like, doesn't think he needs to do that.
Yeah.
Like, he wants them to know he's coming.
Yeah. Who's gonna save him? What's gonna happen? I mean, maybe Sanemi, because he learned that they've been infiltrated.
Or maybe the master, like, wakes up in a last ditch situation.
Mm.
So, you found me. Nice to finally meet you. It's about time. Muzan.
Goodness gracious. I didn't expect you to look so hideous.
Dang.
Ubuyashiki.
Dang.
All right.
We're talking about
Can't just
Mr.
go to a
Shinazugawa.
Taisho era secret here.
What the hell is this? We got some business with me, Kamado?
Yeah,
Well,
lots
I
of
wouldn't call it
business.
If you don't, then get the hell out of my sight! Say,
All right, here's a Taisho era secret. Mr. Shinazugawa raises Japanese rhinoceros beetles, and his favorite
Cool.
food is red bean mochi.
red bean mochi? Did you mention red bean mochi again?
It's like, stop talking about my favorite
Unless you
snack.
have some ready to go, stop.
All right, and that is where we are left for this episode of Demon Slayer.
My body will fully regenerate soon. Blood demon art?
A demon's doing this. Oh my god.
Holy shit. Oh, internally too?
I've been immobilized. Whose blood demon art is capable of this?
What are your first thoughts?
I can't believe the first thing Muzan said was like, wow, you're uglier than I thought. Like,
Yeah, it also confirms the opposite of what I was thinking, which was like, I thought somehow Muzan had infected Ubuyashiki with like some sort of blood demon art that like slowly will take over his body over time, but they had never met. So this is a first time meeting. So I wonder what was even happening in the master, like what this disease is, but mainly I'm wondering like what the hell is about to happen.
What's
Nobody
the
seems to be
plan?
around. I have a feeling all hell's about to break loose. But before we do that, thank you for watching and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for the season finale coming next Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see it right now in its extended full-length form along with all the other episodes of Season 4 and the rest of Demon Slayer, they're all posted to Patreon right now. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
all right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our incredible Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. HProm24 asks, what are your thoughts on the little girl Sayo from Gyomei's past? Do you think that in her fright and panic, she genuinely thought it was Gyomei that killed everyone? Or do you think she was indeed referring to the demon and the adults misinterpreted given that the body disintegrated?
I hadn't thought about the fact that she was genuinely trying to convey what happened and then the adults misinterpreted it. I thought she was saying he did it and then it was just like genuine confusion on her part.
Perhaps you're an adult who misinterpreted.
Maybe I'm an adult who misinterpreted. Just based on the fact that we know that demons can move so quickly and then the body disappeared, and at the time it wasn't like a known concrete thing, I think it's very likely that she said something crazy happened and there was fighting and then everyone is dead and he's covered in blood, and she was genuinely trying to convey her experience, and the only way to really make sense of it from an adult point of view would be that the adult in the situation who lived killed all the kids.
Yeah, I could definitely see it being that way. I mean, if you're 4, you're probably just speaking in a panicked way, and they probably just drew their own conclusions, but yeah, definitely no blame to be put on her.
No. Well, I also thought it was interesting. Part of the reason that I thought the little girl specifically said, like, he killed all of us, was because the Stone Hashira was like, yeah, like, she told them this, but I don't blame her.
Yeah, definitely a tragic situation, but I hope someday in this series they'll show him like reuniting with her somehow. Probably not though. Or her just doing well. Please.
Maybe, but I also don't know how you go about living your life after knowing that you basically single-handedly put the person who is taking care of you and a bunch of your friends, siblings-ish, and then just go on and like live a normal life. Especially once demons are more known.
Well, maybe she knows that he didn't get killed.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, we'll see. But let's go to our second question. Question 2. HProm24 asks, we see Zenitsu receive a letter this episode, and though we don't read what it says, the next time we see him, his demeanor is completely different. He seems focused and even perturbed given the blood on his face. What do you think was in the letter?
My guess would be family news, that like something bad happened to someone in his family, and that like focused him in a way where like the general fear and anxiety that he's been experiencing kind of just dissipated because now he has this like single focus of avenging his family. I really don't know.
When I think of his family, he had his grandpa or like somebody, I think it was his grandpa that taught him the breathing techniques and was like on a farm with I think a bunch of oranges or something. But he also had an older brother, I think. Maybe it has something to do with his older brother.
Yeah.
That's my thought, is like his older brother got killed by a demon, or his older brother is also a demon slayer, or like in worst case maybe his brother like turned into a demon or something. Like I think it has to do with his older brother, if I had to guess.
It kind of reminds me of one of those situations where there's like a normal family and the kids are kids and they're being parented, and then the parents die, and suddenly one of the children who has not been a parent just kind of has to step up and figure it out and just kind of completely like change their personality and everything about themselves. That's what it seemed like getting that letter did for him.
So you think he's stepping up to be sort of like responsible for his family?
Maybe.
That's interesting. The reason I think otherwise is because in the flashback, the brother is the more responsible one. Like he's the one who listens during the lessons and like does the breathing techniques. Like I see this more as something happening to his brother, or his brother doing something to his parents or grandparents, because it was his grandfather that was teaching him. I don't know. We definitely don't have enough specifics to understand exactly what happened, but I fear something grave happened to either his brother or his grandfather.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to keep watching and see what it is, but or if that's even what it's about. But let's go to our final question. Final question. Marina B asks, what do you anticipate to see in the final episode of season 4, and what do you think will happen in the Muzan Ubuyashiki confrontation?
My guess is that Ubuyashiki is gonna have some like one last energy built up surge kind of situation where like he's doing really bad, but in a mother lifts a car to save her child kind of situation, he's able to do something to Muzan. But I don't know, he looks pretty fucked up, and Muzan is unbelievably powerful.
Yeah, the episode's called Hashira Unite, so I think it's going to be all the Hashira stepping in to defend the Master, and I think the Master maybe will stall by somehow talking to Muzan for a while, because like the Master is the head of the Demon Slayer Corps. I'm sure Muzan has some words he wants to say to him before all this happens.
Yeah.
Either that or the person caring for the Master, maybe she has some power that we don't know.
Maybe they like set up a booby trap in his hospital room.
Well, the thing is, so this is like the headquarters of the Demon Slayer Corps, and the smoke we saw coming off them was actually some level of like demon poison that they've put around. It just doesn't really affect Muzan very much.
Yeah.
Damn. It feels like it's odd to set it up that like he's so close to him and nobody else is around. Like, are the Hashira just gonna pop out of the woodwork? Like, I don't know how they're gonna get there in time, but I know the Hashira are gonna do something, and I cannot wait to see like all the Hashira united, like doing their breathing techniques next to each other. And what's gonna be terrifying is if Muzan can fend them all off at the same time.
Yeah, because like then what?
Like, what do you do? Like, it's either going to be a hopeful episode or a hopeless episode, but I'm sure it's going to be an epic episode, and I cannot wait to see the finale of season 4. And that's where we're left for the penultimate episode. Are we excited for the finale of season 4 of Demon Slayer?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.